Mm.
Um,
I guess the main challenge I get is ingrown hair, because it's something about black skin. When you shave, particularly under your chin and stuff, you get ingrown hair sometimes because the hair curls back, and that's just like a genetic thing.
Whenever like using moisturizers and face creams and whatnot, and then still not seeing spots go away.
I got diagnosed with psoriasis when I was 18, and obviously being a model, you've got to have as perfect skin as possible, so I found that quite tough because I was modelling for brands with t-shirts on and I had blemishes all over my skin. So I've been having treatment for that for the past 18 years, and luckily for me now I'm actually on a medical injection for it.
I think bullying back, so when I was in kind of year 6, year 5 in primary school, I wasn't always this kind of thin in a way. Like I'd put on a lot of weight through kind of like puberty stuff, so I received quite a bit of bullying for that, and that kind of did make me feel very self-conscious. I went through a period of having lots of spots, and I was again really self-conscious of that.
when I hit puberty, I had lots of acne. I still have some scars from it, and depending on the lighting it can show. So yeah, I was a very self-conscious teenager, and I think because of that I have always looked after my skin very carefully.
I know that a lot when I was younger, especially going through outbreaks and stuff, it would always be really frustrating, and even though people wouldn't bring it up, you'd still be self-conscious about it and you'd always think about it. I'll always get spots, but because I kind of understand my skin a bit better, less frequently, and so I'm in a much better place now compared to when I was younger, when I had a lot less experience and a lot of less understanding of how skin works and proper skincare and how to treat yourself.
And those experiences have definitely shaped me and helped me become a better person, be stronger, kind of a bit more thick-skinned, I guess. But yeah, at the time that did knock me back. That did hurt a little bit.
I'd say in my younger days I would, because it's not a very manly thing to do, whereas now I take them injections twice a month, I moisturise 3 times a day, whereas before I didn't do anything like that. So I think I take more care of my skin now than I did before, and I'm not really ashamed to talk about it the older I get, I suppose.
I think in the end of the day everyone has confidence issues. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman or whoever you are.
Men have larger pores than women in their skin, so subcutaneous filaments and stuff like that do become more obvious, if you're a man as opposed to a woman.
I'd say the typical stereotype of men not wearing any sort of makeup or anything like that means that if a guy has loads of spots, he can't really hide it. He just has to kind of embrace it and let that become who he is. So I think, for women, I guess when they're wearing makeup, they can turn themselves into who they want to be. So I think maybe there is kind of like a deep-rooted difference.
It can be difficult as well for men, especially ones that have, like eczema or just have massive outbreaks or whatnot. I don't really talk about it with friends much because it's not really something that a lot of people are comfortable with talking about, to be honest, unless you bring it up, I'd say.
Knowing how to manage them and how to treat them and how to deal with them and kind of get the best out of my skin is that kind of makes me feel comfortable about it now.
I'd say consistent exercise, also taking care of my hair, so having a haircut, like a nice fresh haircut, makes you feel a lot more confident, and then skincare, obviously. So yeah, I'd say exercise, hair, and just skincare as well. Yeah, probably those things, to be honest. Just looking fresh.
I think age is the thing, so as you get older you think differently. I'm not ashamed to say that I do take care of my appearance and my skin and things like that. I also lost my hair when I was 25, so I was completely bald. I've since had 2 hair transplants, and just having hair again has boosted my confidence. And again, as you get older as well, I'm happy to talk about it, whereas before it was quite a sore subject, because again, men I think struggle to talk about the insecurities and things more than women, I suppose. So yeah, I'm quite open and honest about it now. Yeah,
I'd say I feel comfortable in my skin because I want to be. I feel like you know, there's situations where I could be more nervous than I am, but actually, I don't know, through experiences in the past and through kind of learning to accept myself for who I am, and also just learning to, I guess, not let what anyone else thinks about you kind of get to you at all. You're your own person. You're put on this planet to do things for yourself, and so I now feel like I'm more confident than ever. I'm kind of stronger as a person than ever, just because you know, you only live once. Be you.
I have this exercise every morning when I wake up. I list things that I'm grateful for, and I think gratitude is the first step to change that energy and start the day. So look myself in the mirror and say, you look good, you had a very nice night's sleep, and you're ready for the challenges of the day. If you're happy with yourself and with your choices, and then you see yourself in a different light, be grateful for what you are and what you have accomplished. Doesn't matter where you are in life, and then you feel good about yourself and you feel happy in your own skin. Yeah, I know not many men look after their skin, but I have.